Today I want to talk about why habitat matters, and especially with insects. Today we're talking about the cutworm. Cutworm flies up from the Gulf every year and looks for habitat or environment to lay her eggs into, such as this cover crop. That's going to be pretty appealing to her. We use pheromone traps to capture these moths and give us a prediction. So our first significant flight tells us that we're probably going to have cutting around the 23rd. Today's the 19th, and we already saw shot holes yesterday, which means we're probably going to see cut plants on the 23rd. Here in this trap, sitting off the edge of the cover crop, is very close. We've got trap A and trap B, and this is trap B next to the cover crop. Trap A isn't very far away as you look at the map, but it's at the end of a bean field with short grass. Here we're at the end of a little cover crop strip, which is more habitat. So let's take a look and see what our 3-day catch is in trap B versus trap A. So again, this is trap B by the cover crop. We have a lure here in the top. It brings the moths in and you catch them in here. Just unsnap them and you count them. In this case, there's about 17 moths in this trap. And now we'll compare that to trap A that's not near the cover crops. So here at trap A, again, sitting in the grass, not as big a grass next to the bean field. And I don't know if you can see it in there, but there's only one moth in there. Big difference. These traps aren't that far apart, 1 versus 17, as far as how many moths are attracted to this area versus that area. So habitat really matters. Pretty common in our small scale plots to have no cutworm here and be loaded with cutworm there. So think about that when you set your traps, put them where they should be, and remember when the moth flies in, that's when the eggs are laid. Our first flight was on the 14th of April, it's 19th of May now. No matter whether you kill your cover crop or not, or work it in, the eggs are still there, the cutworm are still there. So we got to be on top of it and scout each field by its environment.